Hello, my dear friends. Today we're talking about peace on earth. Well, peace in your home, at least. That's where it starts. Peace starts in your home. And to have a peaceful home, it helps to have your home decluttered and organized and clean, and with a plan for what to do. And that's what I teach. I teach you how to plan to do these things. So, the first things we want to do to have peace in our home is to have a planner. You need a planner. A lot of people think they work better with a electronic planner. I will say that the majority of the people I mentor about 50 women every month, actually every week, and they use a planner like this one. This is the She's in Her Apron planner. You'll see me refer to it often because it's really so juicy and packed full of things that we need to plan. It's got our financial planning in it. It's got our groceries in it. It's got meal planning in it. When I say groceries, I mean our inventory. It's got planning for the holidays in it. It's got a monthly plan, a weekly plan, and if you choose to get the daily planner, a daily plan. So it breaks down to what we're doing just that day. That's the one I recommend if you're super busy. If you're a little less busy, you don't have a lot every day happening, you can get away with the weekly, but I totally recommend, for me, I need the daily plan. And for most of my clients, I would say 2% need the weekly plan. Doesn't matter, whatever works for you, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so to have peace in your home, you've got to have a plan. I like a paper plan because you can think about it, see it, erase it. I know you can do that online. And I know I'm 71, but I do use electronic things quite a bit. There's just something so much more satisfying about a paper planner. And it's the feel of it, it's the texture of it, it's the sound of the pen on it, etc. So I highly recommend that. And I use these friction erasable pens so that if I want to move something, which is common, I erase it and I don't have to think about whiting it out or putting washi tape on it or anything like that. It's gone, okay? So we have to have a plan. That's number one. Number two, we have to have some decluttering happening. So if there's clutter in your home and it feels a little chaotic, then you want to declutter. And we declutter by zones. If you don't know this system that I teach, go back and watch an old video that I have, but it's still very relevant. It's called How to Do the FlyLady System for Newbies. And it's going to require about an hour of your time, but it'll be an hour well spent. You'll need a notebook and a pen, and or a pencil, and you'll need to stop the tape and take notes. But it's going to tell you exactly how to do this, and I will tell you that it's very simple. There's a lot of things because we have a lot of things, and we have a lot of space to live in, and we have lots of things happening in our life. But it's not impossible because everything breaks down to minutes and seconds, doesn't it? So we're going to think about something very simple. We're going to talk about a 3-layer cake. We're saying this is a sweet process, and we're going to have a 3-layer cake, which is delicious. The first layer will be our zone work. The second layer will be our routines. The third layer will be our basic weekly plan. It doesn't matter which layer is first. It's 3 layers put together, and it's put together with clutter stops, things that we keep doing to stop clutter from reoccurring. And you'll be learning all about that in that old video. Okay, then come back, and when I talk about things, you'll say, oh yeah, that's what Kat's talking about. Oh yeah, the basic weekly plan, etc. So I want you to go watch that. So we've got decluttering. We've got organization. What does that mean? I mean, how do I organize, Kat? I'm not a very organized person. Or, oh, Kat, I'm so organized, but my house is a wreck. Organization simply means putting like things together. Like things together. So when I put those Christmas tree decorations up, I will put like things together in containers in a box so that when I get ready to put the tree up next year, I'll know where the balls are. I'll know where the antique balls are. I'll know where the little other decorations are, etc. They'll all be in there. So, but it'll be in one place. So it's organized in one place. When you organize your refrigerator, which is what I recommend every week, that you go through it and throw out all the old things and you organize like things together. So you put your leftovers in one area. You put your fruit in one area, your vegetables in one area, your condiments in one area, your dairy in one area, maybe the meat that you're thawing out goes in a certain place. That's what I recommend for you. That's the way it will be in your drawers, on your shelves, under your sink, etc. It will never be perfect. I'm sorry, but there is a hair. There it is. Sorry. It will never be perfect. It won't be perfect. And that's okay, because there is no perfect person in this whole world that's ever lived but Jesus Christ. We cannot be perfect. Don't put that on yourself. Don't put it on your home. Yes, I know when you go to Pinterest or you go online, or even this little scenario here, which is not perfect, but it looks nice, right? It looks nice. It's set up for Christmas, but it's not perfect. And it's okay that it's not perfect. And it might look perfect to you, but I know that the angel's wing is glued on because she got broken last year. And I know that I'm not quite sure I like the way I put the donkey and the lamb. You know what I mean? I know that sounds silly, but that's kind of the way it is in our whole life. We look and we think, oh my gosh, that's wrinkled and that's got a stain on it and I need to work on that and I don't have time and blah, blah, blah. And you just make yourself crazy. Yeah, get rid of stains or throw the clothes away that are stained, if you can't fix that. But my point is that it's not going to be perfect. It's going to be good enough and it's going to feel homey and loved and special. And that's what I want you to have. I want you to have peace in your life, control in your home, and I want you to love yourself. I do. And I know that sounds, I'm so sorry about this one little short hair, but it keeps going in my eye. Okay. So to have peace on earth, we have to have peace in our homes. To have peace in our homes, we have to have peace in ourselves. How do we do that? We have to have a plan and we have to say, you know what? I'm going to do this. Have you ever said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to lose weight? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a real resolution to yourself that you're going to do it. It's a very sober thought. It's not an exciting, thrilling, so excited, can't wait to do it. It's a sober thought. It's, you know what? This is going to be work and I'm going to do it. And it's going to take a lot of patience and I can't get it done in a day. So listen, if your house is a wreck right now, unless you have a whole family helping you pick it up, it's probably, not the time to say, well, let me ask the neighbors over to have cookies and coffee. Nope, maybe next year. You've got to get your house together first. If your house is together enough, of course, but I think those of you who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you don't have that problem, okay? Because I'm addressing a large audience of people. But if you've invited a bunch of people to come and stay at your house at Christmas and you thought, oh, this will inspire me to get it done, you be prepared. That's going to be a rough haul. It is. If you made that commitment to yourself and they're already invited and it's too late, then you're going to have to do some chaos cleaning. You are. And that means you have to really buckle down and you're going to have to throw the trash away. And you're going to have to organize what you have left and decide if it's really worth it. Can you keep it? Is there a place for it? Do you love it, need it, use it, want it? But basically, do you have a place for it? Besides all those other things, at least some of those need to be hit. But having a place for it, even if you love it, need it, want it, and want to keep it, if there's no place for it, how can you keep it? You're going to have to find a replacement for it. Maybe there's something it doubles as, or maybe there's something else you can get rid of and put that in its place. So it's a very long, slow, peaceful process, not a chaotic process. But if you've overcommitted, vow that you won't do that again and make that sober commitment to yourself, okay? All right. If you need help, you can come to me on my Patreon channel. There's a link below. And I'll be happy to help you. I will mentor you. There is a cost. There's a $50 mentoring and a $100 mentoring. I don't have very many slots available, but if you need help, I can help you. I'm going to say this one little caveat. I can help you, but I can't help you with psychological problems. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not licensed as a counselor. That's not what I do. I'm going to help you say, okay, here's what you're going to do. Work on that corner. And you have to be willing to do what I ask you to do because you're paying me to tell you to do that. Okay? All right, that's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you always remember to be beautiful because you are beautiful.